both in and outside of government? Well, Code Pink certainly fills the bill, and we are very happy to have Medea Benjamin here. Where is she?
Right here.
Medea.
Thank you. So it's nice to be here, and I love that slogan of power to the people because the people want peace. Because that's true. I think most people around the world are the same. We want the best for our children, for our families, for our communities. And now look at the fact that we're having an election in the United States, and we're supposed to be given two options by these two major parties. And if the majority of people want peace, you would think that one of these parties would be offering us that option, right? So here we have a country that calls itself a model of democracy, that goes around the world trying to impose democracy on other countries, sometimes through the barrel of a gun, sometimes with economic pressure. And yet you look at our own country and you have to wonder, where is the democracy? But then you have Congress and both mainstream parties giving our tax dollars year after year after year to keep that war going. Is that democracy? I mean, that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's all about money. Well, there are options that are being offered. There are options. One option is we join Israel in bombing Iran. That's one option. Well, then we're told, but there's another option. And we're even hearing this from liberal Democrats. Another option. And what's that one?
Sanctions!
That's right. It's sanctions. So here, one is an insane, catastrophic military invasion, and another is collective punishment of the Iranian people. That is the choice that we're given in a democracy. Do you think the majority of people, if they understood that sanctions means you're tightening the screws on the whole economy, and if they were given a third option, which is peace, I think that's the option that the American people would choose. Has over 200 nuclear weapons?
No.
Do you think they understand that Israel has never signed on to a non-proliferation treaty and doesn't even allow inspections?
No.
So here they are being led to believe that Iran is a great threat to the whole world, while there are other countries like Israel, like Pakistan, like India, that have nuclear weapons, never signed on to anything. And then, of course, there is the United States that has more nuclear weapons than any other country in the world, and is the only country that has ever used those nuclear weapons.
Right.
And then there's another thing that I see happening in this country, and that is an understanding by the powers that be that the American people don't really want to see our sons and daughters dying overseas. It's not quite worth the lives of our precious children, but we want to keep the killing going. And so there's another piece of technology that they have come up with to keep the wars going, and that is drones. So I just wrote a book on drone warfare. It's called Drone Warfare: Killing by Remote Control. And as I was doing the research for that book, I found out that it is really the Israelis who came up with the drones. So I say that when it is election time and we are supposed to be given choices, that we have to demand real choices. And those real choices include bringing our troops back from Afghanistan and stopping that war. Those choices have to include justice for the Palestinian people.
Yeah.
Those choices have to include no war and no sanctions on Iran.
Yeah.
Those choices have to include stop using these killer drones to terrorize people around the world.
Yeah.
And one of the ways that Code Pink and others are doing that is we're going on a peace march to Pakistan. We're leaving on September 21st, International Peace Day, And on September 23rd, we hope to be marching into Waziristan, holding hands with our brothers and sisters in Pakistan to say no to the killing. And so we will be the citizen diplomats that our government refuses to be. If you want to join us, come talk to us. And thank you all for the work you're doing to try to create a third option for us in the United States, an option of peace, an option of love, an option of treating our neighbors with respect around the world. Thank you.